え？なんて？
喋ったらいいと思う。もう配信始まってんねやろ。
皆さんおはこんばんは、みなとです。今日はね、久々にアンデスピューレットやっていきたいと思います。しばらく空いちゃったから操作方法も忘れちゃったよ。バンビがお風呂から出てきたらテイクス2やるから、その間だけちょっと勘を取り戻すためにこれやろう。マジで忘れてる。
Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside, it's the Destroyer. This bout is scheduled for one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You
めっ
can't
ちゃ
get
ワ
a
ボ
better
リじゃん。
place to fight.
So a capacity crowd. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Maji de wasreteru yo.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Beautiful counter punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves of a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hey.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He misses with that jab. They both want the knockout.
あ、いいの入ったんじゃないの？
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it.
おい、あー。
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
うわ、いって。すげえいいの入っちゃった。
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Here we go. It's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. These two were made for each other. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
ボディ中心に行こう。いてー
Counter punches have to hurt. Lucky that hook didn't score. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot.
うえい。
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. As bad as... There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my must...
Hold on, got to cut you off
Ray.
here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
うえい。
Counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with the left uppercut. Straight right just misses. The jab doesn't quite connect. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're at a reach disadvantage, you want to get out of the middle of the ring and push your opponent against the ropes.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know, that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. How about that time counter shot? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the rope has to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. Oh, that right uppercut scored. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Talk about it. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Defense is not an option for these two. Perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Just misses with that jab.
強い。
Every time they throw a shot, they
ス
get
タミナ
countered.
使いすぎたな。
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that. There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands.
なんて
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their
同
opponent.
説ゼロ。
But they will when they hit. Feel a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punching.
でもだんだん勘が戻ってきた。
You'd like to see more jabs. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. Miss with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last one. Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry speed and good power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses.
お前もスタミナがない。
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. That bell could...
このゲームの悪いところは集中して喋れなくなるところ。
So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up.
このゲームだったらね、ずっと喋り続けることができるんだけど、
He
俺は
knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
俺の才能でもちょっとカバー
Let
で
your
きない。
hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot.
来たよ。
Punch, counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... There's the bell to start round 9. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
カット取られだしちゃ
So
っ
the
た。
referee says fight on.
頑張れ入れ墨マン。
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered.
やばい。
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind.
わあ。やめてくれ。
Straight right just misses.
もうダメだ。
Tried to score with a jab.
オーライ。
Beautiful counter shot.
今しかね
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. This is the 10th. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
まだ勝ってい
That
る
was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
まだ勝っているぞ
Well, with welterweights, they
諦め
sometimes
じゃ
bring the
ね
best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
ボコボコにされても諦めるないけや
If you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance?
悲しい
Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him
いけ
get
る
rid of it, he pulls you down.
負けるな満点
The straight right just misses.
オレイ
Counter punch.
オレイ
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for
これは
skill,
諦
tap
め
for
ない
tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I
Wow,
can respect both of
I
them more than happy.
最悪
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
うい
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the
High
scorecards
ten
are
no
going to be
call.
all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben.
まだ粘ってる
There's the bell for round 11. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
俺は判
An
定
excellent
勝利を
last
目
round,
指す
everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
華麗なるアウトボクサーに転向した
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power,
Hey.
but these two can.
Sometimes when you have a fight,
そこを
the
狙っ
best
て
way
た
to beat
ぜ
a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe to toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What
Hey.
you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they
Yeah.
can't do it.
あ
Throws the jab but does not score.
やだ
序盤だけで
やだ
序盤だけでいいから
やだ
まずまず
全然面白くないからやだ
序盤だけでいいからやって
ミリも面白くないからやだ
To this safe.
Skill for skill.
やだ
Tap for
やだ
tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
絶対にやりたくない
お願い一回コッキーだけマジで
絶対にやらない主義
だから一個だけな
Is he going to punch himself out, though?
言うこと一個だけな
首を1時間ぐらい揉んでくれるならいいよ
いいよいいよ
じゃあいいよ
いいやった声になってる
This fight fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them skimming.
The fighter's vision is
ダメだ。
paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
カットでアウトされる絶対。
After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is
テクニカル KO。
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so
テクニカル KO された。負けた。まあ久々にしては。じゃあ本日のミナトのアンディスピューテッド終わりにしたいと思います。皆様おはこんばんはでした。
最初の10秒だけでも見てほしいね。
どうやって終わるの？